Hey guys, my name's Corey, and I'm here today to talk to you about a fairly common attack that is performed on many unsecured networks every day. Before I get started in talking about what this attack is and how to do it, I just want to let you guys know that this whole video is meant to be an educational video, and by no means do I condone anyone trying this attack on any sort of network other than their personal private network just to test it out. The purpose of this video is just to educate the public and let them know the existence of such methods in order to help prevent this attack from happening to them. In this video, I'll be giving a step-by-step breakdown on how to perform this attack, and I hope you enjoy it. The first thing I want to point out is that this particular attack allows an attacker to gain access to your personal online accounts without actually knowing any of your personal login information like your usernames, your passwords, or anything like that. The attacker gains access to your unencrypted session cookies. Now, I'll explain what a session cookie is later on in the video, but for now, all you really need to know is that it is something that the website sends you over the network that contains all of your personal login information for the next time you go back to that site and log in to resume your actual session, hence session cookie. Now, what does this mean? The session cookies are unencrypted and sent across the network, and they are very susceptible to being captured by anyone who is sniffing the network with a program such as Wireshark or anything like that. Now, when I say sniffing, this is a term used for anyone who is actively scanning the network, attempting to find valuable information such as certain packets that have been sent across the network that might contain passwords or user logins or anything like that. And before we get started, one important thing I want you all to remember is that this attack is only possible on unencrypted HTTP sites, and I will go into detail on what is the difference from a regular HTTP site or an HTTPS site and anything like that. My friend Cody actually has volunteered to be the guinea pig in this experiment and allow me to actually hack his Facebook. And it's pretty interesting because his Facebook password itself has over 16 characters, I believe, which would be nearly impossible to figure out. But luckily with this attack, I don't need to know his password at all, or I don't even need to know his username. And he has allowed me to hack his session cookies because we're on the same network, and in other words, just hack his account. So let's get started. Okay, so getting into it. As I mentioned before, this particular attack is unique in a sense that I should be able to access someone's account login information without needing their username or password. In order to get the information necessary to do this, I'm going to need a couple of programs. First, I'm going to need Wireshark, which I have right here, and I have actually had this scanning the network waiting until someone logs into their Facebook account, but in this case we're just tracking my friend Cody's Facebook. Now, generally what you want to see here is any sort of packet that has a header like this in the info. It says right here http/1.1, and the information we need is right here in the cookie section. This is generally all the information stored in regards to the cookie that Cody will actually need to log in. Now, as I said before, this cookie is only temporary and will only last as long as his session lasts. So in other words, if he closes out or logs out, this cookie is no longer valid. So what I'm going to do right here is right click, and I'm going to copy the bytes and the printable text only. Now, next what you're going to need is there's going to need to be some sort of program that we're going to use in order to inject this cookie into the browser. Now, it doesn't really matter what type of internet browser you have, whether it be Chrome or Firefox or anything like that, because chances are someone's already written a script that will do it for you. So if I go to my Chrome right here, and I actually hit Alt-C, it actually brings up a script that I had previously downloaded that injects session cookies. Now what we want to do is right click and paste it in there and hit OK. Now next what we're going to want to see is if it actually worked. So let's refresh the page. And as you can see, this is my friend Cody's Facebook. Let's just maximize this right here. I literally did not need to know his account information or anything like that. And as you can see, I just go here. I can literally do anything that I want as if I was logged into his Facebook. Alright, so as you can see, that was pretty easy. It was a very quick process in order to actually hijack my friend Cody's Facebook browsing session right there just by cookies. Now, in Wireshark, if this is the first time you're looking at Wireshark, you'll notice that without this particular filter up here, the HTTP cookie filter, there are a lot of packets traveling across the networks, a lot of transactions going back and forth. And this little filter right here really helps narrow down exactly what we were looking for, and which was right here. And the other thing that I thought I would explain a little bit more is, if you look right here, you'll notice www.facebook.com. This is my particular Facebook right here, but I am currently browsing it on an unsecured connection. It is just a regular HTTP website. But if we were to look at my email, for example, and you see HTTPS right here, well, this means that it's got that extra layer of security. It's got that secure socket layer of encryption for all the packets that it's going to be sending out. Now, this does not mean it's foolproof. By no means is this foolproof. There are also other methods around this, like SSL stripping, which can trick users into navigating to unsecure sites, where from there they can hijack your sessions by HTTP injection, similar to the thing I just did on Facebook. Now, if you saw this and it worried you, well, that's a good thing, because it should worry you. But there are very easy steps to take in order to prevent things like this from happening to you. If you go to your actual account settings and you go to your security tab, you'll see a secure browsing right here. Now, it's currently disabled for me. If you look right here, you can just simply click this, and whenever you go to log into Facebook, you will always be connecting on a secure connection.